Morning television has long been more than a show. It's a ritual, a companion, and for millions, a comforting presence that sets the tone for the day. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos have exemplified this connection for years, blending humor, charm, and genuine partnership in a way that felt effortless, yet deeply human. On one particular morning, however, something shifted. The usual lighthearted energy gave way to a fragile hush, a subtle tension that hinted at change. What followed was not just another broadcast. It became a rare glimpse into their private lives, a moment that transcended entertainment and revealed the strength, intimacy, and vulnerability inherent in enduring partnerships. Audiences were reminded that even the most polished on-screen appearances are shaped by the same emotions and uncertainties everyone experiences in life. A studio charged with quiet emotion. Though the studio lights shone as brightly as ever, the tensi air fa sel haller to yuram sion yimver takrenser. Heavier, more tender, almost fragile. Viewers tuning in anticipated playful banter and effortless rapport, but what they received was something profoundly human. From the opening moments or subtle cues, Kelly's wavering smile, Mark's softer tone, the brief pauses between lines, hinted at a departure from the familiar rhythm. It was a quiet, unspoken acknowledgement that something meaningful was unfolding, and those present instinctively understood its weight. The studio, a place usually filled with energy and movement, became a space charged with stillness and reflection. Without drama or spectacle, the audience could feel the significance of what was happening, as if every glance, gesture, and pause carried decades of shared history and mutual respect. Words that carried weight. When Mark finally spoke, his words held immediate resonance. This was not a lighthearted segment or a fleeting announcement. It was a farewell layered with meaning, sincerity, and vulnerability. Kelly, often the embodiment of composure and humor, showed traces of struggle, her pauses and the shimmer in her eyes, reflecting the depth of the moment. Years of shared experiences, both personal and professional, passed silently in a glance, a touch, or a quiet nod. Audiences sensed the emotional stakes of the announcement. It was not just a professional transition, but a deeply personal one, where love, partnership, and shared routines intersected. The power of this moment came from its honesty. It reminded viewers that change, even when anticipated, carries weight, and that authentic emotion can resonate far beyond the confines of a television set. Human vulnerability on live television. Kelly's reaction was entirely authentic, a rare glimpse of real vulnerability broadcast to millions. She laughed at moments to hold back tears, but her eyes told the truth of love, grief, and the quiet pain of transition. Her voice trembled as she acknowledged that this day had arrived sooner than expected, allowing audiences to witness a human experience in real time. Small gestures, a hand reached for Mark's, subtle breaths, long pauses, spoke volumes about their partnership, history, and shared trust. It was not performance, but presence, showing that vulnerability can create profound intimacy. In that moment, viewers were not just spectators. They were invited into the private, emotional world of two people navigating change with honesty and care, highlighting that the most impactful moments are often those grounded in genuine feeling, the complexity of farewells. Mark's reassurance added another layer of depth, emphasizing that this was not an ending but a transition, a step toward new chapters, while honoring shared history. Goodbyes, even when framed as beginnings, carry emotional weight, blending sorrow, gratitude, and hope. Their interaction revealed the delicate balance of holding on while letting go, demonstrating that endings are rarely simple or tidy. Silence, as much as words, conveyed meaning, allowing the audience to feel the shared experiences and the respect they had cultivated over decades. Their farewell highlighted that professional changes often intertwine with personal emotion, showing that partnerships extend beyond work into the quiet, everyday aspects of life, and that authenticity in these moments is profoundly moving. Mark's perspective and partnership. Mark's remarks emphasized the continuity of their bond. He clarified that the farewell was not about separation in care or connection, but about embracing growth and new opportunities while remaining supportive. His acknowledgement of Kelly as an anchor, both professionally and personally, highlighted the depth of trust and mutual respect that underpins their relationship. Their interaction reflected years of synchronized routines, shared understanding, and quiet gestures of care. The moment revealed that strong partnerships endure through attention, empathy, and aligned values, demonstrating that love and commitment are maintained not only through presence but through consistency, support, and communication. The lasting impact on viewers. This broadcast left a profound impression on audiences, transcending the realm of television. It was more than a career update. It became a showcase of emotional honesty, relational depth, and human resilience. Fans witnessed two people navigating change, uncertainty, and love with authenticity, leaving lessons about communication, empathy, and partnership. Kelly and Mark's example illuminated that relationships, whether professional, personal, or both, require attention, care, and the courage to express emotion. By blending joy, vulnerability, humor, and reflection, they offered viewers a rare opportunity to connect with something deeply human, reinforcing that authenticity resonates far more than any scripted perfection. Shared humanity through emotion. Ultimately, the significance of this broadcast reached far beyond the studio. Fans recognized reflections of their own experiences in the moments shared, goodbyes, transitions, and the emotional labor of navigating change. Social media responses confirmed the universality of the emotions displayed, highlighting that small gestures, shared glances, and the courage to express feeling create collective resonance. Kelly's transparency, Mark's support, and the crew's quiet care came together as a testament to humanity, empathy, and connection. The broadcast demonstrated that vulnerability is not only relatable, but also profoundly powerful, proving that even in industries built on performance, authentic human experience can bridge gaps and create shared understanding. Moving forward, with presence and gratitude. In the aftermath, Kelly balanced reflection with forward motion, showing that embracing change requires both awareness and intentionality. She incorporated acknowledgement of transition into her work, while maintaining respect for privacy and shared history. Her approach emphasized that growth is possible in the midst of change, and that the depth of connection, gratitude, and partnership can provide continuity and meaning. By modeling patience, empathy, and measured honesty, Kelly offered audiences a guide for navigating transitions with dignity and grace, showing that resilience is built through reflection, understanding, and presence. A legacy of authenticity and strength. The moment underscored that true impact is found in honesty, care, and emotional integrity. Kelly and Mark's farewell broadcast became more than a professional milestone. It was a story of enduring partnership, trust, and human connection. Viewers saw that relationships, work, and life are all intertwined, and that honoring emotional truth creates lasting resonance. The lessons extended beyond celebrity, reminding audiences that courage, empathy, and vulnerability are universally meaningful. By allowing themselves to be seen, Kelly and Mark left a legacy of emotional authenticity that will continue to inspire, guide, and resonate with those who experience change, challenge, and growth in their own lives. Conclusion: the power of human connection. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos's broadcast serves as a reminder that behind Every professional presence is a human story, rich with emotion, care, and shared history. Their ability to navigate change with honesty, vulnerability, and grace illuminated the profound importance of presence, partnership, and empathy. In an industry often focused on performance and perfection, they showed that authenticity carries enduring power, creating connection, teaching resilience, and inspiring audiences to approach their own lives with compassion and courage. It was a moment that transcended television, a shared human experience that highlighted the beauty, complexity, and strength found in genuine connection.